What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Rope Monster coming at you here from beautiful, sunny, gorgeous Playa del Carmen, and I am on the search for a beach with no sargassum in the water or on the sand. And I've been all over Playa lately and up as far as Puerto Morelos yesterday, and really no luck. Playa Fundadores here where I am is probably one of your best options right now in Playa, as they've done a fantastic job of keeping this area clean. So I'll show this beach here real quick in Playa so you can get an idea, but I'm gonna get on the ferry right there all the way out to Cozumel today, because I've heard the beaches in Cozumel are perfect and free of sargassum. So I'll take a brief moment here and show you Fundadores, and then we'll get out to Cozumel. Also, I want to go to Cozumel to surprise Easton, who was in the last video. He helped me film, the son of a subscriber, Jay. I'm going out there to surprise him because it's their last day out there. But here's Fundadores, guys, and the issue I have here, the beach, they're cleaning up the beach, but the water is full of sargassum still. And what I want to achieve today is find a beach. I want to find a beach where I can swim without sargassum. And if it takes a half an hour ferry ride to do so, then so be it. All right, guys. If you appreciate my efforts taking the ferry out to Cozumel to get an update, just smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. And without further ado, vamonos. So guys, I'm not the only one going out to Cozumel in search of the best beach. The line is actually quite long, and so part of the purpose of this video will be to show you guys how busy Cozumel is as well. My taxista, my taxi driver on the way out here said, "Oh, you're going to Cozumel? You and everyone else." So the secret seems to be out that this is where the sargassum-free beaches are. Let's just see if there's any space for us to enjoy it, because look at this, guys. So just walking down the ferry terminal here, guys, you can see what I'm talking about. Sargassum on the beach as far as the eye can see, all the way down to Playa Car, and then you can see it floating in right here in the water as well. And the color of the water is beautiful. I really can't complain about a little sargassum, but the mission is to find a sargassum-free beach with sargassum-free water. And my thinking is that all this is facing the east, as is the east part of Cozumel. So today we're going to focus on the west facing part of Cozumel, where in theory there should be basically no sargassum. It should all just be washing right past the island. And so once again, guys, if you appreciate my efforts, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today. I actually have an acupuncture appointment at 6. But I'm just going for it, guys. So if you appreciate the efforts, just smash the like button for me. Looking forward to a nice little ferry ride out here. Gorgeous day for it. Alright, guys, I'm getting on the really high-end, nice Escaret ferry. I like this one a lot more than the Windjet. It's just more comfortable. See if I can get a good seat outdoors to enjoy the view. Hola, gracias. Sentarnos ahí arriba, ¿cómo sube? Por acá, gracias. ¿Ya listo tú hacia abajo? Oh yeah, baby, this is how to do it right. Not trying to be cramped up inside of the Windjet when I can be up here. Alright guys, if you're coming to Playa del Carmen or Cozumel in the next few weeks and you're looking for the best possible beach, completely free of sargassum, this video is for you. I'm on the ferry right now, leaving del Carmen in the rear view and heading toward Cozumel to find the best beach right now. Let's go. So guys, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this on the shot, but we're way out here. You can see Playa del Carmen way behind me, and way out here in the middle of the channel on the way to Cozumel, you can actually see just tons of sargassum floating in these patches. So really no end in sight for the sargassum situation in Playa. Seeing this much of it floating in is pretty crazy. Guys, before even getting off the ferry, I can see that this water here is crystal clear, no sargassum at all. And I can see all the way over there on that beach, it looks like there's no sargassum either. So this is looking really, really promising so far. Definitely ready to get in that water, no doubt about that. All right, good news so far, guys. Look at this water. Absolutely zero sargassum floating in here. It's all just passing by the island and heading to the west toward Playa del Carmen. So pretty sweet, pretty excited. I don't see any sargassum on the beach over there. There's some rocks, of course, because it is the west side of Cozumel, but absolutely no sargassum. This water is calling my name. All right, guys, I see Easton and Jay over there. All right, time to surprise Easton. I don't think he knows I'm coming out to Cozumel to have lunch with him. Hey, what's up, guys? Easton in the house. What's up, bro? What's up, bien? Jay, what's good, my man? What's up, bien? Kind of figured for today we could go check out some beaches with no sargassum, since you know this is the only spot, right? Pretty much. There's not over here much at all, right? Yeah. No, it's all blowing right by. Yeah. We could go grab some lunch. Did you guys have a place in mind? Let's just wing it, man. All right, let's wing it. All right, here we go. All right, guys, we're here at Playa Las Rocas, and it is sargassum free. Not a whole lot of sandy area to chill though. That's the only problem with this side of Cozumel. Nice break from the sargassum though, for sure. Might have to get in that water. All right, we're gonna get Easton on camera again to document Dronaldo's takeoff. It's already filming, you know what to do. All right. We'll give him his little bit of space here. Oh, you know what? We can't fly right here. We got the Cozumel International Airport too close. Ah, such a bummer. Dronaldo almost got to get up in the sky. All right, guys, let's see if we can find a better spot and get back to you. All right. All right, time to jump in the water and cool off. You ready for this? Playa Las Piedras, Las Rocas. All right. What do you say, jump in? Yeah. All right, there you have it, guys. Playa Las Rocas, a really beautiful spot to swim with no sargassum. And we found a sweet little sandy spot to get in, no problem. I didn't see any sea urchins. It was super safe for Easton. And we just had a good time. Good bunch of laughs and diving out there, free diving and swimming. Now we're hungry though. So we're here at this spot, Loncheria Don Molis. And we're gonna try a couple different dishes as we always do. So we're gonna grab the pozole de pollo, pozole con puerco, but also Jay was like, let's also get some quesadillas. So we ordered 2 orders of quesadillas, and now we're just gonna do some serious scrubbing. Let's see how this food tastes, guys. I'll put up on Google Maps, as always, where we are here near the municipal market, actually on the side of the municipal market here in Cozumel. So we're starting off here with 3 pozoles. We got pozole de pollo. What do you think, Easton? Pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
How's that pork one?
Delicious.
Yeah? All right, first bite magic here. Let's try this. Nom 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 nom. All right, so we got to put some habaneros on there. Spice things up a little bit. Now it's pozole. Jay's joining me in this. All right. Let's see how spicy these are. Easton, are you doing spicy too? No. Really? Sure? Okay. All right.
Christmas flavored spice.
Yeah, this is a lot. I put as if we weren't sweating enough. Whoa! Oh. Instant. You got that too, bro? Yeah. All right, habanero problems.
Yeah.
We're hanging in there.
Habanero light.
Super spicy. We got the Mexican trick of the sugar, but yeah, it's intense. All right, you've been warned, guys. These are the hottest habaneros I think that any of us have ever had. How you doing, Jay?
Coming back. Surviving.
Oh my God. Easton, how was that experience?
It's hot.
It's hot. All right. Yeah. I feel like I just got like lip.
Gum on fire.
All right, the sweat is on, the struggle's real, but we're moving on to the tacos de birria now, the quesadillas, and look at those. Those are loaded up. Look at that. Yeah. All right, let's dig in. Cheers, buddy. We're now habanero bros. Habanero bros. All right, let's try the quesadilla. Oh, good. All right, guys, we stopped to get a little bit Java wasted and ice cream wasted. Easton, what did you get? You got an Oreo sundae. Big J got the Oreo milkshake. We got the iced latte, the 2 espresso shots. We're here at Valentina's, right here. Valentina's. Good little spot right by the municipal market, right in front of where we just had lunch.
That's what I do. I just have to get up.
Pretty good for 45 pesos. All right, guys, so a little bit of disappointment here in the center. We're all the way down here. We couldn't fly Ronaldo up there at Playa Las Rocas because it's literally right next to the airport. So we thought maybe down here in the center, away from the airport, we'd be able to fly, and it's still a restricted zone. So looking like no Ronaldo shots, but
We've still seen a limousine.
But we still saw a limousine, says Easton. So look at that. Yeah, there's a Hummer limousine down there. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, if you know how far you have to be from the airport to fly a drone. Maybe somewhere on Cozumel would be like far enough south, far enough away from the airport to fly for sure. but it's looking like probably not gonna happen today. All right, Easton just ran away for a minute and then came back and brought me a gift. What'd you bring me?
I brought you a white bracelet.
That's pretty sweet. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, great success, guys, here in Cozumel. Felt really good to go for a swim with no sargassum touching my legs and in my face. Yesterday in Puerto Morelos, there was a lot. And then, of course, in Playa, there's been a ton of sargassum. So that was nice. And then having lunch with Easton and Big J before they head back to Halifax tomorrow. That was really, truly a blessing right there. So all in all, yes, if you want a sargassum-free beach, you can find it here in Cozumel, at least on the west side of the island. Time to get out of here, guys.
Buenas tardes, your Majesty.
Buenas tardes, gracias. All right, guys, there you have it. If you want a sargassum-free beach, come to the west side of Cozumel. I got to get out of here. I'm up on the upper deck, heading back to Playa, and should have a nice view for the ride back. Alright guys, back in Playa. That was a lot of fun. So nice to find spots over there with no sargassum. Once again, we get back here to Playa and you can see it right there floating in the water. So that looks like the one and only option. I've also heard that part of Isla Mujeres is also free of sargassum right now. So now you know. If you found value in this, smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Vámonos! Guys, here's the difference between where we just were in Cozumel and the journey down to Playa Car as far as the sargassum. I know that a rocky beach like Playa Las Rocas is not necessarily ideal, but take your pick between that and this. That's a lot of sargassum. Far as the eye can see.